Starting stream. And 3, 2, 1. I believe we are live, Big Steve, although it still shows me a black screen.
Yeah, we're probably live.
There we go. As always, like usual. No glitches tonight. Welcome everyone to Modern Arnis CMATS Live with Jordan Dellabough, myself, the faceless voice in the background. And Big Steve on the mats, doing some pokey, twirly stuff with his sticks. Some modern Arnis martial art, the revered martial art created by Professor Remy A. Precis. And yeah, we're going to have some fun with it tonight. And until then, for the next couple minutes, we're just going to set up and make sure that Facebook knows what we're doing and other people know what we're doing and notifications go out and give people time to come into the room. That being said, feel free to watch TV, Big Steve there. If you're watching this afterwards, you might want to jump ahead a couple of minutes. And otherwise, just hold on for about 2-3 minutes. We're going to let Facebook know what we're doing. I'm going to repeat myself one more time. Oh, we already got a good evening, gents, from Jenny D.
Oh.
Going to pop out that chat. I forgot to do that. There we go. Chat's popped out. Good evening, Jenny D. Okay. So head to Facebook and let them know what we're doing. Wait, have I done that yet? Refresh, there we go. Okay. Copy that. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, CMATS channel. We have martial art content. We have also got boat fishing content, motor fixing content, and lots of other stuff. But mostly we are mainly martial art content.
At least until we get our, computer repair content and our.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that up there.
Our house renovation content and,
What about the, servers down, fix the server content stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Computers, specialized computers. Watch me learn how to solder content.
Oh, that's always fun. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're letting Facebook know what we're doing. And if you're live, don't forget to be logged into Google or YouTube and you can chat with us. We'll see your chat live and answer any questions you might have out there. Facebook has been notified. It has that picture of you slapping me still for the picture of the video.
Nice. At what part though? Some were better than others. Marginally.
And we'll just share that, not to a group, but to a page.
Okay.
Oh, great. How do I do this now? Normally it says share to a page, but it's not coming up for some reason. Technical difficulties, yet again. All right, just copy the link. We'll figure this out. We'll get started in just a minute. People are joining the room. Appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you can.
A thumbs up, if you will, for some very awesome basic stick twirling intro. That'd be great.
Woo!
Just this. Or this one.
For some reason, I can't even... Oh, Facebook, you're changing things on me.
I hear they do that.
Now they want me using Meta Business Suites. No, I don't want to do that.
No.
They're changing things up. All right, well, they don't get notified. We'll figure this out. And where are we here? Excellent. Facebook's notified. Videos are up. And we're good to go. We are streaming. Okay. We got the 8,700 kilobits, 60 frames a second, looking good. What are we going to do tonight, Big Steve? What are we going to do tonight?
I highly recommend we do something with sticks, and maybe something without sticks.
Oh, sounds good to me. I'm going to turn off my mic now here and be right over to you in just a second.
Sounds good.
Okay, that mic's off. There we go. Grab my sticks. All right. Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
It's been a couple weeks yet again since our last time. We didn't make it out last week, but that's okay.
Sir.
Sometimes don't make it, sometimes we do. But I think we're headed into fall and everything should look good, except for next week.
For me, anyway.
Next week, Big Steve won't be here. So hopefully all your fans turn out tonight that we can tell them that you won't be here next week.
Yes, it's true. I am off on vacation up to a wonderful, I think, part of Vancouver Island.
There you go. There you go. I think we'll find out.
Yeah, I haven't really been there, so
Yeah.
should be good.
And heading to a wedding.
Yes.
One of the CMATS students are getting married. So we're going to go whoop, whoop, party it up.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. And what else is happening? Not too much. No one's missed much of anything. School's starting. I got to break out the new fall schedule, so watch on Facebook for that update on our group page for Modern Arnis CMATS. And on our website, hopefully I'll get that up by this weekend.
Nice.
By tomorrow night, maybe even. We'll see. Cross the fingers. That being said, we were going to work on empty hand and two-stick stuff. So let's start with the two-stick stuff tonight, and then we'll go to empty hand.
Yes, sir.
How's that sound? So we'll start off tonight with two-stick on one. I'll get you on one. And we got Dan Beer out there right now. Just did the first training on Lasquiti. Hey, right on. Strikes 1 through 12 with footwork, and then blocks with the local sensei.
Cool.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're here sharing that right now. Lasquiti is an island off of Vancouver Island, and then there's another island called Texada, I think it is, Texada. Texada Island, which is a bigger island, and off of Texada on the west side of it is Lasquiti. Is a
Tertiary island, if you will.
A good island. Maybe I'll make it out there sometime. We were talking about that,
Nice.
heading up there and potentially in the future maybe doing some seminar or something.
Nice.
Out there, which I've never been to Lasquiti Island before, so that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll get started. We're doing two-stick on one to start tonight, and we're not going to do too much of the footwork to see tonight, but you'll see what's happening with our positioning of our bodies, our hips, our elbows, our extensions, and knowing how to poke properly for 6 and 7. So the 6 and 7 are going to be the pectorals when we deal with it. And all we're going to do is we're going to start here. I'm doing my regular two-stick Sinawali here with against one stick. And then once we hit on the bottom strike here, instead of striking again, I'm going to thrust number 6. And he's going to go block, check, counter. And I'm going to block first with this stick, just in case he's grabbed this one. I want to train to get this one up there right away, as opposed to be like, and eating that. So we're going to get that stick up there right away. Boom! It's a good block. This could be, hold that up there again. This could be right to the knuckles of the hand. But Big Steve's going on vacation, so we don't want to do that to him.
I appreciate that.
So we'll make sure we hit the stick as a block, and then from there, I reach down and I continue the Sinawali, the two-stick striking. I'm just going high 5, low 5. High 5, low 5, thrust, block. Okay, this is a very basic way to start learning this, so if you're more advanced, Yes, there's some techniques you can add in on this, but we're going to start basic, and then I'll implement those in just a couple minutes here. So here we are. 1, 2, 1, 2. Thrust number 6. Block. So you see I'm thrusting out here, and then I'm going to turn my hips back and block that with that stick straight up and down. Elbow right up my floating rib cage, and keep it right there nice and strong. And then from there, reach down, strike, and you're back up. And then as you get better, I'm going to start going faster to build up Stephen's hand-eye coordination and reaction time and response. And I might go for that shoulder to see if I can touch that shoulder. But if you haven't done a lot of poking before, don't go too fast, because as you build up that momentum, there's accidents that could potentially happen. We don't want the accidents to happen. So really, if you want to go faster, make sure you're going nice and low to go faster. Have control of that tip. That's vitally important.
Sir.
Safety is number 1. Boom. Oh, I just missed it. I was like an inch from there. Nice. Good response time.
Oh,
I got one in there. Stuck it on there. Just that was good though. Good job. Good job. All right, so that's poke number 6. Now we got poke number 7.
Right.
But we're not going to do this. We're just going to come over on this side with the left hand and try to poke. So now we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, thrust. Block check he's doing. And I come back for his counter and block that. I reach down. Here it comes. There's the bottom hit. Thrust. Got that block up nice. Reach down. And that block is reinforced by my hips, by my elbow being in front of my rib cage, and shifting into it. Go, and I'm going to help my partner learn. So in helping him to learn, I'll go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, poke. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, poke. And just let my partner know I'm coming. Let him get the feel of that intent, and his eyes adjusting and his body adjusting. And then once he got that again, and that's building up after a few months, couple of years of training. Poke that in there. Poke! Oh. That's a quick one. I'm pretty quick on that one. There we go.
I found the good side.
Now, we got that done. We got the left side done. Then we get to play. I can either poke 6 or 7. Don't forget, if you have any questions and you're logged into Google right now, you can ask us. We'll chat live with you. Interrupt us. No problem. So I go 6. Okay. 7. Oh, yeah. Oh, 7. 7 again. And 6. And 6. And 6. Yeah, he knows what to watch for. Oh, 7. You can start to see me prepare for that.
A little bit.
Good, nice. Why don't you grab T6? I'll grab one.
Sure.
And we'll give Big Steve a chance now to practice that coordination. And again, remember, those are coming here. They're not coming in like this. In military times and stuff like that, this is armor he has on, and if I come straight in, I'll just ricochet off it and go upwards or somewhere else weird. So you got to think that they had fabric here of some sort, and you had to penetrate through that fabric in through the weak points. So that's why we're always concentrating on that poke in that area to come in this way. You know, I miss, maybe I'm a little high. hitting more areas where there would be leather or something.
Sure.
And there'd be chain in the front or metal in the front and stuff, but trying to come around. So, and then same with this side. So here we go. 6 and 7 poke on 2 stick versus 1.
6.
Now remember, in training, there's always lessons for both sides. He's the driver right now, and I'm the passenger. But as a passenger, I've got stuff to learn as well. Woo! So, picking up speed on me already. Oh my God.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to.
No, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah. And have fun with it. Always have fun with it. That's good. You got faster. Now it's just like, right, was it poking or was I striking? Which one was it?
They blend a little bit.
It gets crazy. Light. All right, so that's 2 on 1, starting with just the pokes. Now we got some sweep stroke entries. Sweep stroke.
Sure.
Let's see what we got for sweep stroke. So for now, we'll think of sweep stroke like as if I'm trying to give him a right hook or a punch, whether I'm meeting up with my knuckles here or whether I'm meeting up the puño. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You've done this before. And I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stop there on my way up. And I'm going to try and punch him. We've talked about this before. 1, 2, 3, enters. Boom. Boom. There we go. Wow. Now he starts to block it. 1, 2, 3, boom. He checked me. There it is. What do I do after that? Here we go. So I sweep in, and he hasn't taken me. He hasn't really cleared the airfield completely. So as I am here, and he comes to hit me here, I'm going to use the same arm to hook just the puño there, and then he takes my hand off. We hit low, and back up again. So 3, enter, hook, feel, and back out again. So these are my sweep strokes. So if anything, if I get it, I'm like, oh, bam, I might hit him, right? But then he comes in here maybe, and I come back up because I can still use that hand until such time as he clears it a different way. And then we learn how to deal with how to clear when that, or how to deal with that different way when they clear another way. But the idea is I want to learn to feel. I want to learn to feel that he actually hasn't cleared my arm. So I train it over and over and over again so my arm gets a feeling of, no, I don't need to do this other version that we can deal with it because I haven't felt it. I haven't felt that pressure,
Sure.
that control being trying to take away from me. Boom. So there's the sweep entry. There's the hook. There's my puño, hook in his wrist. There's the peel off. Start again. Boom. Nice. And then when you start taking the speed. Good, nice. So that's the right sweep entry. Then we have,
Left.
let's do it. Read my mind. The left sweep entry. So now on the left is really about what I call getting in and getting out. Just you're in and then you're back out. You don't wait around. You don't half-ass it. You don't try to juggle. You just get in and get out. And what I mean by that is the quick footwork. I'm literally stepping in, and as I'm stepping in, I'm already pushing out. I'm not even going to stick around to find out what happens. Because when I start to do this 1, 2, 3, and I sweep in here, he's coming with that right away. This is just coming in for a smash instantly. As soon as he touches my arm here, it's like, bam, that's coming. So I don't want to be there for that. But if I get the hit in, boom, okay? If I get the hit in, then we can continue on with other things like arm break right here, right? He hits me number 12. Boom, I got this right here, we just did, right? And we're back into it. So now, I back out, and I come across with my right hand. So the left hand sweeps, in, back out, here. And we're gonna start nice and slow. In, back out, here. In, hook. And remember, a strike is a strike, and a block is a strike. And a block is a block, and a strike is a block.
Sounds good.
We covered all our bases there?
I think so.
There's the old sweep entry. That's the other one, the right-handed one. Now the left-handed sweep entry. And in, out. In, out. In, out. Good. In, out. I've got that up there ready to block. Continue on. So let's get you doing that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, we have one more step.
Oh.
And then, as I was just showing a little bit of, you can do right and left. We'll do that real quick.
Sir.
So I've entered in here, hooked. Boom, I'm back in here. I step out. I'm back here maybe. And I'm back here. I go, oh, I'm out. Oh, I'm back in. And we start playing with that. And now we have two different sweep entries on right and left hand for two stick versus one.
Sir.
Make sense so far?
Absolutely.
Making sense. Any questions out there? Well, look, we got you up on the chat board. Feel free. Type away. There is an 8-second delay.
Everything's still green over there?
Oh, that's a good thing
We
to
should
check.
check
We got
that.
the white. We got the white camera on. Let's make sure.
Not that we've never had technical issues, but let's just double check.
We have. We are looking good so far.
Sweet.
I always find it funny where the video likes have gone up. I've seen a couple people like, and then all of a sudden the likes disappear. It's like YouTube's not feeding the right amount of likes or something like that.
We had them and then we lost them.
Yeah. What I say? Oh my gosh! I've insulted somebody. That's all right. I can handle it.
Yep.
You got two. I got one. Here we go. Fine. Be that way.
Yep.
Your turn.
Woohoo!
It's always good to be on both sides, remember. I consider it 33% learning that he's got to do, 33% learning that I've got to do, and then 33% learning when you're teaching. Because then you got to tear it down, build it back up to make sure that your students can understand and follow what you're doing.
Followed by
that leaves
1%
1%
of super secret squirrel.
exactly that we never talk about.
Yeah.
Super secret squirrel. So we're doing a sweep entry. Whoa, there it was. Good. I didn't clear it all the way. He continued to use that same arm.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh, there it is. Right hand. I clear that. Let's look at what I'm learning on my end. As he sweeps in, I'm checking, okay, and I'm going to attack him, but he ends up hooking and blocking me. So now this hand here comes into action right away to peel this off so that we can continue playing. My hands here, check, back here, back out here, back in my center. So I'm always training my hand to protect my center. Nice. Oh, now he's coming with that left hand. So what am I doing on my end? He's coming in, I'm checking, and I'm going for that hit right away, and he's out. He's in and out. Bang. Good. Bang. Good. Bang. to get you to move that leg faster to get out.
Sir.
That's looking good. Nice and strong. Everything's there now. So now we have sweep left, sweep right, poke left, poke right. And we can put that all together now and start to play with it. So now, there's my poke I learned earlier. I'm blocking. Here's my sweep stroke right here. He pulls it off. There's my other sweep stroke. Well, I'll come back and block. And then moving my poke on this side. So now, I have 4 different concepts there. There's going to be more, but there's 4 there, basic ones, just to start building on that. He's never knowing what I'm going to do. So we're here. I might come here. Oh. I might come here. Oh. I might come here. Oh. And then I might come back over here. Oh. And over here. And then back here again. Oh, that's in there. Oh, down here. Up, over here. Up. And those are just the basic ones, not even getting into the advanced ones yet.
Sure.
And yeah, so there's the building and how it escalates with 2 versus 1 single single
Yes, sir.
stick single something like that. One of those words. Whatever it may be.
Make good movements, mouth words.
Yes, me too. Here we go. Live. No time for mistakes.
None.
Gotta be perfect.
Yeah, there's that script right there.
Yeah. Script prompter here. Prompter, laugh now. Okay. What else is happening? What else? Where are we at? I don't see any questions up there. Hopefully we're still all good here, all green lights. But yeah, we got green lights. We're good. So we get 2 sticks versus 1. We're talking about empty hand tonight. Okay.
Sir.
What was I going to do empty hand? Wait a second. It's coming. Oh, we were going to do empty hand Sinawali with
Hold on.
whole hand lock or joint manipulations.
There we go.
Learning how to snatch things out of the air.
Sir.
Grabbing, being loose. Cracking knuckles or
Yeah. Getting ready.
getting ready to be loose. We should have did that right over the microphone.
Oh yeah.
People with arthritis go, yeah, no.
I think I
stop that."
actually saw a little clip in the last week of some lady, I guess, who does concerts. I don't know her name, and she's like, "Okay, everybody, I want you to do something for me. Crack your knuckles all at the same time." It's like in a big auditorium. It sounds horrible. Anyway,
That's a thing. Eh? I
Apparently,
guess that's a thing.
yeah,
All right,
would not recommend.
here we go. We're going to start off high 5, low 5. So we're here. Just like you're, back in high school again. Hey man, how's it going? High 5, low 5.
Word.
Shifting our body weight side to side, opposite each other. And the first one we're going to do is whole hand lock. That's where I secure the fingers on the top smack, right here, right there. I'm going to secure these fingers. But what I'm going to do is, as I go to hit up here, I'm going to go with his energy. That's important. I don't want to go with I don't want to fight his energy and try to do it. I want to go with his energy, and then on the way down, as he's falling into the black hole here, I take those fingers and kink them so he starts to maneuver. Now he actually has maneuvered his upper body, but he hasn't moved his center yet. So I'm almost there, I can tell. But if I go there, now, as soon as that whole body moves, you know you've got the whole hand lock.
Can't get away with anything around here.
It's like this. Do it to me. You go, oh yeah, you got it. Yeah. So, look, I'm moving my center now. So here we are. I connect and I go follow him, and then I'm gonna turn as I grab. As we're falling into that black hole there, I turn that back on him to maneuver his center. And this is whole hand lock. You might see on one of the pages going from, or at some point in time, going from whole hand lock to standing center lock. When we go whole hand lock to standing center lock, I see a lot of times people just grab and go right into standing center lock. They actually haven't completed the whole hand lock. I want to see that completion before you head into standing center lock. So as we hit, I don't want to just see that. There's time in there, if he's really good, to counter me if I don't have that whole hand lock. So as we hit, I take that whole hand lock first. I make sure it's moving him. Then I go up into my standing center lock. and control that and break or manipulate or
Nappy.
snap, crackle, poppy, and start to play with that. But that's important that we get that whole hand lock first, and then from there up. Don't just go here. There's time in there for if a guy is being, that energy's coming at you, that you're gonna lose that grip, that something's gonna happen. So the first thing is the whole hand lock, boom. Now later on, if we're up here, and I've gone into here, and I've gone back here, then right from here, I can go back into standing center lock. I can find things, right? And then, or even single digit, right? So we're here, maybe I grab the pointer finger and I hit him here to get his attention while I'm controlling the pointer finger. Let's just show that right there. Come on up this way, there we go. That's it, there it is. So you can see it turning white there. I've locked in this knuckle, and all I literally gotta do this, and he starts to maneuver, and he'll start to go wherever I put him, just by touching right there, okay?
Yep.
Keeping that on there, okay?
It's like a really snappy joystick.
Yeah. The idea is not to break the finger.
Yes.
The idea is to keep the stimulation there, but not to break the finger.
Yeah.
If it breaks, fine. But the object is not to break it.
To be clear, when I said snappy, I meant more like just little tiny movements make me move a lot. But yeah, snappy in that sense too.
It's snappy. Snappy that way. All right. So here I am, learning to go that whole hand lock first. I've almost got him. There it is. Go that extra little bit. Then I circle up, grabbing the meat of this hand into my standing center lock. But whole hand lock. Here's left hand. I go with his energy, down, up, and then I can control it with my body sometimes if I need to. If I need to free up this hand, I can keep it here. But sometimes we can also go from whole hand lock as I come up into two finger lock. Two finger whole hand lock. Now you can see with all this white right here, this is now all being stretched in behind his other two fingers here.
Feels good.
So this is way more tenuous. And then as I lift up, I can swing out and have, what do we call this one? Do you remember?
Two finger lock.
Two finger lock, right? And maybe I can swing that one back down, step through, and I'm back into, whoop, get my thumb right, back into
Standing center.
standing center lock. But a lot of times I always talked about when you're doing standing center lock, this one here, always engage two hands. People have different abilities with their elbows and wrists, how they move and act weird, and if you're not fully structured, there's compromise around, and they will take advantage of that. So,
Sir.
check that out for a second.
Oh, yeah.
We got someone saying hi. Oh, we got Mr. Swift out there tonight. Michael Swift. Ouch. You're a good man, Steve.
Oh, thank you.
You're a good man. There you go.
Keyboard fingers. This is good for keyboard fingers. If anybody gets those.
Yes. Actually, that's an interesting point you bring up. In the many years that I've been doing this, and I'll say over 30, okay, the idea of what happens to the fingers, a lot of times musicians, keyboardists, all those other people get worried about their fingers being hurt.
Never.
Okay? Yeah, exactly. And my wife is a keyboardist or a pianist. So she got to learn, and other people who are musicians and stuff and guitars and everything else, they get to learn about their fingers, actually get stretch and more blood flow happening through learning this type of, fraction of this martial art, this area of joint manipulation. It increases blood flow to hands. I've had guys come to me with purple hands. And after 2 months of doing stuff like this, it's like after years, they'd go, my hands aren't purple anymore. I've had that happen. So this is all good for the wrist, the fingers, and again, as long as you're training gently with your partner and know when to tap and communicate with each other, build that communication, you can have very good health all the way down to your fingertips.
Sir.
Okay, so
Can't believe you didn't mention the keyboard nerds out there. All the musicians and stuff. I'm like, what about
I
all
said
the
keyboardist, but I meant musician
the
keyboardist.
coders, the
Yeah,
guys
like
like
coders,
me.
yeah.
Not
Guys
my
like
coder.
Michael Swift there. So, you go ahead and try that now. What comes around goes around. This is when I get to cry. Ow. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, that's okay.
All right.
Try again.
I'm getting back at you for smacking me last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that. Yeah, I think I pulled my punches quite nicely.
You did excellent. Yes, you were being so kind to me.
Without even knowing it.
Good.
Really?
That's on the right track.
Oh my god.
You got it.
Okay.
I'm just being worse than a worst case scenario.
Got it.
I'm like the extreme worst case scenario. See if you can get that center to move.
Okay.
You just have to commit a little bit more. You're almost there. Oh, now you're.
Yeah, I know. I went the wrong way.
I'm gonna get this.
The grip changed from this to like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I got this.
Go slow. Go slow. We go slow. It's been a while. There you go. Almost there. Now go a little bit more. There you go. See how that? Just that, like 2 inches more is all it took. Yeah.
No, I'm doing that again. Okay, hang on. Here to here. Okay.
Good. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And on my end, what am I getting ready to do? Well, I'm getting ready to tap. I want to survive. I don't want anything broken, so I'm getting ready to tap. So as he starts to go, maybe it's a bit too much for me. I'm like, oh yeah, start to tap. Let that person know. Oh, you've got it. You've got it. They'll lighten up a bit. And then if you want to go into standing center lock, now he's in there. Oh yeah, I feel that already. Good. He's tapping. They're holding it there, making sure. So that's I'm learning to survive on my end of the equation.
Yes, sir.
Good. Nice. Good. Don't be in a rush.
Mind rush?
Yep. There's a little bit of a rush there. As soon as you get that hand lock, you're like trying to go for it right away.
I see. Let it sit.
If you let it sit, you can feel as it goes that curvature as it goes up into the hand, up into the standing center lock.
Yes, sir.
If you try to rush it, you miss that feeling.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think part of the reason I'm rushing as well is because I don't want to lose any tension, but
Right.
I have tension, so I don't need to rush it.
That's
I understand
right.
that, yeah.
Exactly. So, and that's a great point to bring up. As soon as he has this tension, he's got me controlled of my center. And as I start to think of trying to counter this or move in such a way that maybe I can get out, just, you've already got it. So you can take your time. And what is taking time for him is fast to me.
Right.
So you don't have to go fast, because that'd be like extremely like lightning, and it's like mistakes can happen on your end then.
Right.
But this way, it's just like bam, and I'm like start to move, and then just oh yeah, he's got it. Oh yeah, there it is, and you can take your time.
Got it.
And that's why when I do it to you sometimes, and I get you here,
Yep.
sometimes I'll do a big whoop. I don't just go here right into it. I'll be like,
Oh yeah.
right? I make sure I control that center.
Right.
And then I come in there and snap that. Come up here, break that, hit him across the elbow, hit him here, hammer fist, get him into a rotary throw, and start playing.
I was just trying to figure out what a big whoop was. I got it now.
Yeah, that'd look good. Woo! That'd be good if that were that single shot that we have to put for the photo.
Oh, yeah.
For the YouTube
Yeah, the
picture frame.
picture imagey thingy.
Yeah.
Thumbnail?
Words.
Thumbnail.
So, yeah. That's it. Having fun. Oh, there you go. It's very close. It's very close. There you go. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so let this hang out.
Yeah, now feel what's happening. Keep that tension and see if you can get that whoop. Go slow. Okay, that's short. That's short.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah. So push down. Ah, yeah. Now you see how dynamic that is,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
This short one, if it's not on right, I'm coming in with that elbow and I'm starting to do things to you,
Because I'm
right?
cutting it short. Yeah.
But you get that dynamic happening.
Sir?
Woo! I'm not even close enough to counter you on that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, let's do the other hand now, please. No, just kidding.
That's a crack. That's a good crack.
Good. So you got it there. Now slowly, just take your time. Just bring it up. Control my. So you haven't moved me yet, right?
Oh, I see. I have to
Literally.
keep this here.
Yes.
And this
Yeah.
in here, and this in here. Yeah.
That's it.
Understood.
And being able to feel that within the joint manipulations, the tension that is there, then we realize how strong the body can be, and where its Achilles' heels are all over the place, in a sense.
Yes, sir.
And for those of you that have been watching the channel lately, you might have noticed there's a few fishing videos turning up on it.
Just
Just a couple. My alter ego is kicking in the summertime when I go fishing. And I have some people following the channel who also like fishing, etc., stuff like that, and fixing boat motor stuff. And a lot of it's in New Zealand and Australia and stuff like that. So the channel just kind of broadened itself a little bit. It's mostly martial arts all the time, but you may see the occasional fishing video. I'm not singing in every one of them though, just so we're aware.
A select few.
But I think it's helping the channel.
Oh sure, yeah.
Because our subscribers have gone up to 350. We've hit 350.
Oh nice. There you go.
So boom, we've had 10 subscribers in the last month already.
Yeah.
From that and getting that exposure and stuff. So
nice.
yeah, it's kind of cool. We're making our way to 1,000. Don't forget to share this video, hit the subscribe button, and that thumbs up, please. Got that in there.
I was about to say, you did good.
All in one breath. So here we are, good. Up into standing center lock, good. Now, what could Big Steve do from here? We're in standing center lock. What else do we got?
I have an idea.
All right. Oh, all right. So he's gone into that 2-finger idea, and I'm like, he's kind of left me an opening, so I'm going to take the advantage of that. Oh yeah, he's got that on there. Good.
Yep.
I'm ready to tap with my left hand. It's not hanging out down here. He won't hear that or see that if it's a big room filled with people. So you keep it up here and you make sure they can see that or tap that person. Okay. What do we got from here, Big Steve? Oh yeah, keeping that on there. Oh, look at that. Okay, now we're into 2-finger center lock. And we haven't discussed that one yet. Now we're going to reverse 2-finger center lock. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that stretch. Look at that. I'm taking it for the team. Right? No one says up there, hey, you're a good man, Jordan. Just kidding, Mr. Smith. Just kidding. So, there we
get it
go.
on the board. No, that's all good.
There we go. It's good stretch. Good stretch. So nothing's broken, but you can see the nice red complexion coming in there, blood circulating. It's just all really good.
Sure.
And then again, knowing when to tap. I'm going to say this to the people out there who always want to be macho and never show that something hurts them. It's like, and sometimes people don't even know that that's the feeling that they're feeling. So you have to literally feel and watch their face and stuff like that when you're doing it to them. To say, you should tap now. You know, help them learn, give them instruction. Just like the police go, you should get down now.
Yeah.
Get on the floor. They tell you what to do to help you out to understand that if you don't, pain's coming, more pain's coming.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got no other comments out there, but it's good to see it's still working up there. All right, so we did that. Where are we going to go to another one? We're going to go to another one.
Sure.
It was that's the low grab. We were on top grab, right?
Top grab, yeah.
We won't do the thumb grab. We'll do the secure. Well, I can do secure bait to top lock knee throw. We'll do the secure bait to lock knee throw, but we're not going to do the lock knee throw. We'll just get into position.
Sure.
No throwing tonight. Wait till we have the other camera set up, and then we'll get that down
The multi-angle.
on the ground, multi-angular view type stuff. So now, off the top grab, instead of going down with it, I'm going to go here and secure it. And I'm going to come up like this, and I want to basically take my palm and bust his eardrum. Hit him upside the temple. Just come up in this general area, and I really want to make it obvious so that he comes with that hand to stop it. That's important. I don't want to be like here, right? And just right there. One, in case he misses, I'm not actually hitting him that hard.
Yeah.
So I want this to be like, boom, and he feels that if he didn't stop that,
That'd be bad.
that's going to clobber him.
Yeah.
It's going to clobber him. And let's say, for those of you that think you're mighty fast and can duck out of that, okay? So you duck. Whoa, I miss. That's okay. I circle up here, and I take him here, then I hit him there. So there's always, like chess, a move to counter, a move to counter, a move to counter, a move.
Sure.
So the idea is just learning to bring this to my body. That's the first one. And in bringing that to your body, here we go, high five, low five. Boom. Woo. I want to suck him to me. I don't want to be like this. You know, he weighs a lot more than me. You're taller than me.
Yep.
Okay, so in essence, you would think that when I go to try it, if I don't do it right, I get sucked into him. I don't want that. So the training here is learning to to bring him to me. Whew. Is that a good one?
That was a good one.
So bringing him to me, and you didn't see me try to muscle him or anything. And that takes a long time to develop, but as you're working it, you're always trying to bring that person to you. Now I've upset his center. Now I'm offering this up here. And then I would turn and go for that lock knee throw. Long way to get there.
For some reason, the phrase in my head, like, my hand tastes copper.
What the?
I don't know. Whew, that was a good one.
All right. So then we have the other side we trained. Getting that left hand to be able to learn to suck that into my body and bring it into my chest. I don't step into it and I don't muscle it. Doesn't work. I suck it into me. And you can play that slow-mo and watch what happens. Then from there, here comes that right hand. Then from there, I look at my palm, crossing his arms, going for that lock knee throw. Your turn, sir.
My palms are itchy.
Itchy
blood
palm.
flow, yeah.
That's exactly. They're alive.
Oh, yeah. Let me see what I can do. Okay.
Imagine it's like the guy who's learning to play guitar, and like for the first month, he's like, "Oh, my fingertips are
it
like
hurts.
got chaffed, and everything hurts. I can't do this."
Yeah.
Same with this. If you got some stimulation happening, you got this happening, but no one's hurt.
No,
No one's going home with broken fingers.
not at all.
All right.
Remember the rest of this now.
That's the
I'll
spirit.
do
There
it.
you go. There we go.
Yeah.
So now, Big Steve has to make the move. Okay, so a little over exaggerated.
A little bit. I'm not making you move.
Not yet.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, so bring me up here.
Oh, I'm going too low.
Yeah. There, you start to see that little bit of a rise happening now. When you bring it down low,
Yeah, nothing.
the rise isn't there. You gotta extend me up. And there's more further room back here than there is right here, right?
Sorry.
It's like good 6 inches. Good, on the right track. Good. There it is, and in position. There we go.
Ooh, let's try again.
Good. Ah, you would have got me. And cross and go for that. There we go. And then later on, once you start to understand what to feel for, go ahead.
Oh, it's low.
He doesn't always get me. He has to learn how to feel that and not get me, and I have to learn how to counter it.
Oh, wait, I'm not even grabbing now.
And in no way am I going any slower or any weirder. We both went for it.
Yep.
And I'd say I got that one.
I would say you did.
Okay.
Now I'm just smacking away, just trying to just get that out of
Say
here.
ego going, I've got to win. No, just kidding. You're good.
I don't expect to win.
You don't
but
have
I'd like to make a small bet.
Yeah, small bit. I want you to remember me, sir. We're not supposed to be having this much fun. Okay,
No,
here we
yeah,
go.
serious.
Yeah. There we go. Like you're serious. You're serious. Good. There's the bait, there's the lock, and there's the lock knee throw. Nice. So I said there's the lock just then. What happened? Let's look at that. Do it again. Boom. Takes my center, comes in. He knows to take this hand and put it across my body. As he brings this one down, he's almost giving me an arm bar against myself. Look at that. If this is above my elbow, it's pressing. I'm locked in there really well. And if you can get that too, that's an added bonus.
Sure.
It gets my body momentum going that way.
Backwards.
Yes.
What am I doing?
There you go. There it is. Nice. And then you're into it. Good. When you cross the arms, break in that center, it all comes together. One more time.
Wait, I should do this bait better. Here we go.
Oh yeah, there it is. If I didn't block that, it would have been like 2 weeks ago. All right.
Sir.
Where does that leave us? Where does that leave us? Where does that leave us? That leaves us with lots of good content there, I think. We could do one more, but I think that's good. I think there's a lot of information there for people to chew on, munch on, think about, planted some seeds, hopefully. And if you know all that already, excellent.
Great.
Come out to one of our seminars and you get to learn more when we have a seminar. When should I have a seminar? We had one in the summer.
I think we had one, yeah.
We did have one in the summer. It was a 4-hour one.
Right.
So that was good. Anything else I'm forgetting? No.
No holidays or anything? No, we're good.
Yeah, holiday. No holidays. We already passed that. Monday was a holiday. So anyways, starting the new school year as well, starting off September here, heading into December, like I said earlier, the schedule will be up and the new schedule will be up soon. And we're gonna keep plowing away. If you know anyone that wants to learn martial arts, know anyone that wants to come try out what we do here, I always offer a free lesson, a free class for everybody to come on in and try. And get a feel for the other students, get a feel for how I teach, and get a feel for the martial art itself and what you'll be learning. And people always wonder, what if I don't have a stick around? Well, I just started showing you some ideas on empty hand translation stuff. We can do 95% what we do with a stick, we can do empty hand as well. The stick really develops that empty hand, as opposed to learning empty hand and then having to learn a weapon after you learn all the empty hand. It's just a different philosophy and way of learning. It's a lot of fun.
Sure.
All right, that being said, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, throw down that thumbs up on this video on the YouTubes, helps the algorithms, gets us going in the right direction. And if you ever want to donate to the studio to see us continue delivering these videos and to see us thrive and continue sharing the art of modern Arnis created by Professor Prasis, there's a way to do that in the description box, how to donate. 2 different ways, through PayPal or through a what do you call it? EMT, email money transfer, stuff like that. Thank you for joining us this evening. I got no other questions. If you want to flip some sticks around or do whatever you want to do, I'm going to go do the techie bits.
Yes, sir.
And we'll do our quick courtesy. Pleasure, sir. Thank you very much. Have a great holiday. We won't see you next week.
No, I will be gone.
But we'll have someone else here next week maybe. We'll see what happens.
Yes, sir.
And good to see everyone else tonight. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
How's our bits doing? Still got lots of bits there. Green lights. Ooh, I think I got that whoosh on here.
Oh yeah, the whoosh.
Remember when I started teaching you the whoosh and I said you can make a whoosh up here, whoosh down here, whoosh all the way through?
I was actually practicing that not too long ago.
Oh, cool. Good stuff.
I forget with who.
Yeah.
Must have been maybe Michael. But we were talking about that, like here in static, just practicing like a number 1 strike from here, right?
Yeah.
And then getting the hip into it, and then like the different stages of it, and then where that whoosh sound is, where the acceleration is. But I haven't worked on it as much as I could. So
Cool.
yeah, it's coming.
All right. Say good night, Big Steve.
Good night, everybody.